Hello, everybody.
So
Wastelander
I'll
here.
bring food for one less person.
Yeah, but we also have to figure out what he was cooking on Saturday dinner.
You have notes, right?
Yeah. I just need him to send me the recipe.
Okay, recording.
Getting my unsubscribe at the top of my lungs ready.
Oop, I forgot to actually think.
Hello, everybody. Wastelander here, and today we are actually doing more Dungeons and Dragons.
Subscribe! Now!
Unsubscribe.
Subscribe,
Shut up,
folks.
Peso! I shall
People are
shoot
really just
you.
gonna intentionally just
Okay.
like, yeah, man. This YouTube channel.
Like and subscribe, man. Like and subscribe.
Like and unsubscribe.
My friends here trying to support my channel. I am so touched.
That's
support us
right.
on
Tell them the
Patreon.
opposite.
Patreon.com/cool guys.
You can find him at onlyfans.com/wastelander.
This is exactly what people don't wanna
That's
watch.
not.
Onlyfans.com/wastelander.
That's not where I'm at. That's not where I'm at.
Yes.
I am sorry, guys.
Remember to give your
That-
money to.
That is not where I'm at.
Sure, but
Here, I will.
buddy.
I will put a link to my channel in this Discord, and everybody who's already watching this video already has access to my channel. So,
Yeah, that's true.
Unsubscribe.
But you can also find him at onlyfans.com/wastelander.
Yeah.
that
he
is
only
false.
makes lewd content, though.
That's false.
No
That's the
nude.
point of
You know,
OnlyFans.
telling the audience to like and subscribe, it kind of like, not demoralize. That's not the right term, but like, it's like you're telling. It's like you think they're not smart enough to know what the like and subscribe button is.
You know,
just
I-
kinda-
I-
it's
you know,
personally
you
not
never
really-
know.
I see exactly
I mean-
where you're coming from, and I can kind of agree.
You don't
I've
need
had
to
a couple
tell
of
the audience
YouTubers
to like
that-
and subscribe. If they like the content, they'll do it themselves.
I've had a couple of YouTubers that they told me to like and subscribe, and I actually did because I really liked the content, and I
Like and
didn't
subscribe.
realize I
You know
had
what? You
subscribed.
just
I
felt
will
like
like and
and
subscribe.
No,
Right.
seriously. Like Tiamat Marduk, a racing
But do they
YouTuber.
do it in the middle or at the beginning?
Go figure
Uh,
it's a racing YouTuber.
Yeah, I think he
Okay.
did it at the very beginning of his video when I was pretty fresh. But he was basically like, "Hey, I'm on a train to 500,000 subs, and I'm very close because the recent videos have been taking off." I was like, "Hey, I like that idea. Go to 500,000 now."
You like and subscribe that idea?
Yes.
Wow. By the way, this video includes a paid promotion for me.
Go to NordVPN.
Shut up, Keijo.
I
You know,
guess what I'm
Bjorn,
getting at
honey,
is
you know I love you, but please stop
you don't need
lying
to
on
tell
my
the audience
channel.
How to do everything. Like, all you need to give them is, we're playing D&D. This is what's happening. Cool.
This is probably all going to be cut out.
How about we just stop criticizing and let him run his channel the way he wants?
Yes, thank you, my dear husband.
Really quickly before we do, I must notify the fans. This does actually include an actual paid subscription for KJ's.
Is he even recording?
False.
Onlyfans.com/KJ is a free uwu.
No, that's no. Everyone knows that it's
This is the
onlyfans.com/god.
content I subscribe for.
Yeah, well, mine is onlyfans.com/gods. So,
That's impossible.
ha. Yeah, but it isn't.
My dad went to get milk and he never came back.
Yeah, must be some
Your dad abandoned you.
Unless I murdered him.
No, he left.
Murder suspect.
Murder.
Murder
No,
suspect.
he just left.
He was
He just
involved in a
left. He's
milk
fine.
gang war.
Yep,
Yes, the milk gang.
the great milk wars of
D&D.
Triborough Bridge.
All right, we don't actually need Bora for the starting segment, so we will start and then she'll show up.
I just got out
Probably.
of the shower. My hair is still very wet.
Cool. Thanks for letting us know.
Glad you
Good
told
for
us.
you, Isaac. Good
Of course
for
you're
you.
wet.
Peito, your
What kind of
troop.
comment was that?
Wait, never
Excuse
mind. Shut up, me. I don't know why I keep saying
What
that.
kind of comment was that?
Hey, that's for them.
No, the strangest comment.
That
I get the
was.
joke.
Anyway, I'll continue with the promotion.
Is this Billie Eyelash? No, it's
Yes,
not.
yes. It's the eyelash of Billy.
Yep.
Anyway,
You know, if I had paid promotions, I'd be making enough money to buy myself a rifle right now, which I'm not. So please,
A dilemma.
Alright.
I don't have the ability to do paid promotions right now. I don't have the subscribers.
Bro, just get like a part-time
Oh,
job at
sure.
McDonald's or something.
I am already working a part-time job.
Okay.
So,
Just like
Uh,
make money faster, I guess.
This is ear rape. How is this so loud? I'm already at 50% on rhythm.
What?
I put it down to like
What? What are you
23.
talking about?
Did they sample?
Whoa.
I always keep them at like 30.
Oh, it's Plants vs Zombies. Okay.
Yeah, that's the joke.
Yeah, because you're a plant.
I'm not a plant. You're a plant. Shut
If
up.
you guys were playing
Wait, my
an
husband
all-flooring
should know.
campaign, that would make a lot of sense.
My
what?
husband
An
should not be making.
all-flooring campaign.
Warren?
Boring.
Florin, yeah. It's a very expansive home or unearthed arcana race, where it's basically you're a bunch of plant creatures, and
Oh.
the Florin I made was a tree Florin. I basically made a Groot druid.
Amazing.
Cool. I
It
should
was
look
fun.
into that.
Okay, interesting.
Chilling.
Let's move on, shall we?
Yes.
Yes, let us, please.
Yeah.
So I will begin, and then Bora will show up. So Alda, if you're recording.
Yes.
So, where we last left off, after coming to Brennheim and fighting their way through a dungeon, noticing that there was an army of robots ready to be brought into battle, the Seven Sun, or the Sun Seven, as they like to be called,
Seven Sons.
I thought
Seven
it was the
Suns, Sun
Sun
Seven.
7 doesn't sound right. It's the 7 Suns.
Yeah. Sun Seven
The-
just sounds weird. It's like what?
the-
You're the seventh
the
son.
Saulan Soul chose to begin to release these robots through getting everyone in the city to sign an exit clause to prepare for an upcoming battle or even a war.
It's a
After
war.
about 2 days of
war.
after about 2 days of preparing and fighting off this massive, almost godlike creature that kidnaps Wobbles,
Yeah.
you
Wobble.
have begun
Wobbles is
to
home.
Not wobbles, but God.
finally release them.
Confused them.
You still stand in the crater after recently obtaining your loot, and now you have a
Yeah.
task ahead of you.
Carrick, you got that cool
As Leo,
Forgot about that.
with the Jarl and Edmund at his back. Peter,
Oh, hey.
you need to get here. We're surrounded.
That's not
He
good.
Yes,
shows
come on,
off
so get back
again
here.
with minor illusion. The city surrounded by zombies.
Yeah, we'll follow you, man. Please don't kill me.
Mm.
You
Pieces
weakling.
Oh,
Like,
I'm
you're
gonna.
afraid of death. I
Okay,
could only
wait.
die once in
So-
enough.
So are we with Patho? I assume.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's fight. Come on.
Let's do it.
We should wait. No, we should probably plan first.
Well, the only way for us to plan is for us to go.
Okay. Well, let's go scout out the area. Yeah.
Da, 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 we're dead.
Who agrees?
That's it.
Yeah,
That's
we
the way
are.
we follow
Um,
Leo.
See, the
I'll
the
follow
thing
Bjorn.
is, we're always dead until we're not.
Wait.
So,
Actually, I think I'd rather go and get the robots. If we're surrounded, we're going to need them.
not a bad
Now.
idea.
Yeah, Alda, Edmund speaks up. I've been looking at where we were, and I think you might want to see this.
Oh dear. Someone's.
This is
either-
not good.
Well, it's either really good or really
This
bad.
isn't going to end well, is it?
No.
No, it never
Okay.
does. I mean,
Alda, if you're willing, Edmund leads you back over to the dungeon where you very first entered this city. Instead of going through the canal route that you would have gone through, as it is now completely destroyed by a massive footstep,
Hmm.
you go through the main gate. Edmund steps up to them, and they just slowly open for him, a magical steel breaking as you step through. You walk back down the tunnel track and back to where you remember all of these things happening in the dungeon.
Oh
Step
boy.
in to the robot room, and
PTSD.
the room lights up
Yeah.
as you step inside. Welcome, Alda Nay Finley.
Hmm.
Ooh,
You will be commanded by me.
Wait. Where's the contract? We need the signed agreement. So
Here you go.
Okay, I'm gonna take that. And I'm gonna say,
The exit clause has been signed. The robots are prepared.
What's up?
okay, so,
Hoagies.
alright.
No, I didn't say ooh woo. I said whoa.
Initiate startup command and,
Startup
send,
sequence initiated. The shelves of the robots all branch their arms out and then start like a chocolate fountain rotating upwards as robots continue to be placed in the aisles and start marching towards the doorway. They walk out of the dungeon and start spreading out into the city. I just realized I haven't given you your unit cards yet.
hold on.
We're going to get to that.
So, as the robots are marching out,
Battle map.
hold on, guys, epic moment. As the robots are starting to march out, I'm just going to turn around with my hands behind my back, and I'm going to slowly walk over to the entrance, and I'm just going to stand there as two lines of robots just kind of branch out from my location.
So you're telling me you're doing a general hux.
Yeah, pretty much.
I am slightly concerned you may have just married, Imperial turn First Order mastermind, but that's,
That's okay.
No,
Give
I
me
did-
more of a picture. How are you dressed right now?
How am I dressed?
World War II Army uniform.
No. Jesus.
Not quite. So I'm in baggy cargo pants style breeches, with kind of a loose-fitting top and a leather vest, with maybe a bandolier and my rifle still over my shoulder, and a sword at my side.
So a redneck with a rifle and a sword.
Alda.
Oh, you could say that.
Alda.
Yes.
Alda.
Yes.
As
I'm gonna keep doing this until you answer.
I've answered.
If you're doing the general hux, you kind of need to be wearing a Nazi uniform. It's just kind of a
not
requirement.
a Nazi uniform.
It's
just
not a
nice
Nazi uniform.
Okay, shall I take out my
You could be
hand
wearing
cross?
your original Augustin uniform.
The First Order and Imperial uniforms were based after the Nazis, so.
Yeah, but that's different than an actual Nazi.
Okay,
uniform.
should I just take my hand crossbow and shoot Cash in the foot?
Alright, can I roll
Yeah,
to
I will
just like
smack
poke
you
him
over
in
the
the...
head with my brand new.
I'm gonna roll to poke Cash in the dick.
Also, Cash, that thing is attunement. Requires attunement.
Okay.
And
Okay, I guess
You're
I better
basic-
get on with that then.
like 10 minutes away from your last fight with that big thing.
Yeah.
Um,
I will get on with
so
the attunement
Alda-
then, so I'll just be sitting a little ways back.
As the robots spread out into the city and form ranks in the street, Edmund speaks up. Alda, this is what I wanted you to see.
I'm gonna turn towards him and kind of try and
You
look
see,
at what he's trying to gesture to.
The floor has now become glass, and it shows that the robots, where they were coming from, is a massive pillar down into the ground, now lit up by some faint like embers and general electric lighting around this area. And you see where the robot legion ends, but the pillar continues further down, and there are almost like beams attached to a stalk. There are pods deeper down in the pillar.
Forge, identify the objects down the pillar.
Those objects are the cryosleep chambers.
Let's kind of just go wide as I hear that. Okay, I'm going to point to like a handful of robots, and I'm going to go, you, bring those cryopods up here.
That will not be necessary. Just ask the Sun Forge.
Forge, could you raise the cryopods, please?
Initiating cryopod extraction. How
Well,
many
that's
pods would you like to extract?
All of them, you stupid machine.
It's gonna
Any
zap
with-
you.
Extracting all pods.
Yes. Oh.
AJ.
The room
how long does
itself-
attainment take?
Manages to widen as the gears push back and the robot core falls away as the pods raise up on all sides, nearly triple the amount of robots as the same function begins. The room gets wider and wider as the more pods start basically placing themselves down in a honeycomb sort of structure, and after a couple of minutes, it takes quite a while to wake up from cryosleep. After about an hour, so you all get a short rest and Carrick gets to attune.
Yeah.
The pods have all opened and the inhabitants have slowly stepped out, oriented themselves, and gotten prepared enough to talk to and to talk back.
Okay, I'm now weaving through this mass for anybody I know.
Make a perception.
Ooh, perception.
While that's happening, I'm gonna go out into the outer border wall and scout out what's going on out there.
No, I'm taking Bjorn with me. I'm taking Bjorn with me.
Oh,
Yeah. See, here's the thing,
12.
Aldo.
We're in combat.
Yes, I know we're in combat, which is why I want you close.
How about this, Bjorn? You go with your wife, who clearly needs you for support, and I'll go look at the wall.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
Just, tell me what
so
happens.
Carrick, I'll get to what you do when you get to the wall next.
Oh,
but-
can me and Carrot
Aldo.
establish an empathy link?
Ooh, that sounds fun.
'Cause
I
then
haven't given you anything called an empathy.
I know.
What if you did?
How about no?
Okay.
How about I don't have Rock's ball? So, Alda, you push through the crowd, and it takes a while. You don't think you see anyone, but then suddenly you hear a laugh. You know so well.
I just
You push-
love laughs, you know?
Further and further, and eventually you get to exactly who you've been waiting for. Two figures.
Johnny Cash.
One, tall, nearly 6 feet, and the other 5'4", maybe, stand
I
next to each
returned
other,
momentarily.
looking into each other's eyes. The laugh came from the taller male, and you recognized parents,
Ma,
Finley Neymara and Buskiv Solforum.
Mom, Dad.
The woman, almost exactly the same age as you now. She has the same color hair, stands a couple inches shorter than you. She wears a cryo uniform marked 2727.
Oh!
Your father, a slightly older man, still young, but looks to be maybe 50 years older than you now, as opposed to spot on. He has an inch-long, cropped and groomed, yellow-tan beard, a twirled mustache on his upper lip. There's a burn on his face, and the pupil of one of his eyes is dilated almost all the way, forcing him to wear extremely lopsided glasses to correct his vision. The burn scar is dark gray as opposed to the tan rest of his skin. It almost looks like a tattoo if it wasn't for the necrosis. He wears a cryo uniform carrying number 8257. And as you both walk up, or as you walk up to the woman says, "My dear, is that Alda?
Yes, Mom, it's me.
Come here, babe.
Yeah, it is right.
It's been so long.
I'm gonna rush into their arms and I'm gonna hug them both. Oh, it's been so hard.
Hey, Mom, Dad,
You're so much older.
I know.
When the hell did Bora get here?
I know.
Oh,
No,
Bor got
Mom,
here?
Dad, I know
It's
you
been a
haven't
while.
seen in ages, but,
So much
I
has
have a
happened, so much-
husband and I'm pregnant.
So much has
Yeah,
happened.
yeah,
So
no.
much I need to tell you. Oh! I'm gonna grab Bjorn and I'm gonna drag him over here. This is my husband, Bjorn.
Hello.
You have a husband?
You got married?
Yeah.
Got married and you didn't even invite us?
I like that
Oh,
word.
I wanted to, but I had no idea where you were.
oh, I'm so sorry.
I've been
I
frozen.
was forced into volunteering here. In
I'm
order
I'm
to
I'm gonna put my I'm gonna shut her
directing.
up. I'm gonna shut her up and put my hand on my shoulder on her shoulder. And I'm gonna say it's all right.
It's okay now.
It's okay. I understand.
Mother, I'm okay. Thank you.
What happened to Agashia in 50 years?
I know, right?
Mr. Yashio went insane, and then we had to kill him. We had this huge war about the same time that you went into cryosleep.
You killed Peyton Agashia
He went insane, and he was trying to kill us.
in
And I
50
killed him
years?
with a carrot.
Oh no, it's been over 200.
I killed them with the carrot.
Over 200.
Tell your mother.
And
killed
I
him with a
vaporized
carrot.
half of the room.
Yeah, there was that.
Or,
I guess. I don't know. But tell her, the important part is I killed him with a
actually, I killed him because I was playing
Yes,
your character.
carrot. I'm talking in character, Isaac.
Oh.
Out of
well,
character, yes, you killed
at
him. In
least
character,
I was in cryostasis for about 200 years at least, about the same time that the war started. And
I
then
suppose that means we've been around 250, seeing your compared age, unless
yeah, it's been a couple years after I woke up.
A couple.
Shut up.
she tried to pursue her journalism so far. We are sorry we never contacted you to tell us we were going here.
That's okay. At least I know that you're
Congratulations.
safe. That you're still alive.
This music is quite fitting.
It is.
Wondering where
It
that
actually
music was
sounds a lot
coming
like
from, and
Star
then I
Trek.
remembered there's a rhythm
Or
bot.
not Star Trek, Star Wars.
There's
I love
Well,
good Jorah.
We-
If I
always
know
seem to be
the
listening to
if I know
Star
the
Wars music.
schematics correctly, this is the Targaryen branch, right?
Yep.
It looks like the robots have been activated.
Yeah, the new leadership here signed the waiver, and now
You
they're
bet your
free to be
sweet
activated.
penny They were.
Now,
We talked to
there's
the old
one other
lady
thing that you guys should know. We're about to head into battle. There's
Okay, I was about to say, what happened to the zombies?
there's a
Oh, they're still
but-
Yeah,
here.
they're out
there
there
is
right
a very
We can
insane
help.
Oh no, no,
I
Bora, we
insist we help.
vaporized them
I-
instantly.
Yeah. With my
I
new-
lost
my new
you
sword
for
hammer.
so many years. I don't want to lose you again.
Mr.
Tell her-
Agashia insisted
Tell her that you're
that
pregnant.
17,000 fighting level troops be frozen up here. We're
Yeah, tell her
17,000 strong. We can help in the battle.
It's a horde of zombies.
The DM is trying to tell you that you need them.
Oh,
Apparently. Anyway.
we can use all the help that we can get, but just,
Well, you're the one who let us out. Give the command.
Ooh, commands. That sounds fun. Can I command?
Proceeds to open.
I try and kind of smooth out my face a little bit and grow a little more stern, and I try and stand up a little straighter, and I go, gather the troops, form line, gather the troops and grab anything that you can find to arm yourselves with. We're going to be heading to battle soon. Be ready.
Oh, Sparta! For the good of the Empire!
For Diglett, for the hand.
Forward the Light Brigade!
And after I say that, I'm going to kind of soften up a little bit more, and tears start to kind of trickle out of my eyes, and I look towards my parents, and I just go, just make sure that we'll be able to see each other again after this.
Yes, it's so lovely, it's so sweet. Staying alive!
We'll try and stay alive.
Staying alive!
He double taps his throat, and he says, "Well, you heard my daughter," and the room itself amplifies his voice.
Ooh.
Arm yourselves. We have a battle coming.
All right.
And as you arm, now, Patho, you said you wanted 2d6 rather than 1d10. So, Patho, choose the 2 roles you will be filling with your Agoshian army.
Oh, that was.
I guess.
Ooh. Oh, that was way too good. Oh, that was way too good.
Like brigade.
What were the options again? Sorry.
The options are
Your mom, ooh, gun.
flying, archers, cavalry, levies, infantry, siege
Nah,
engine,
yeah.
and fortification. The last 2 aren't entirely possible for people.
Just real
I
quick,
like
what is a
flying
levy?
stuff.
Okay, so one of the units will be flying.
Just a real quick question. What is a levy unit?
It's a levy.
A levy is
levy, I
basically
mean-
a peasant mob. It's
Self-explanatory, really.
very good for soaking up casualties, but it's fairly rare that they'll actually deal any.
Ah, I see.
You can find levies in almost every battle, because there's always going to be a peasant mob that wants to fight along the actual army.
Huh.
I guess
Obviously.
it's fair, like, just like Pegasus Knights with some cavalry.
Okay.
Human, medium, decent. Commander, Patho. And Patho, what will your name be for these flying units?
The light brigade.
That's hard. That's hard.
You can always name it I don't know.
The I don't know squad.
I'm just going to default to the light brigade unless you have another idea.
Whoosh.
Boosh.
Whoosh. Whoosh.
You should have named it Machine.
Okay, you are now Fwoosh.
You are now the Whoosh brigade.
Whoosh.
Alright, that's your first unit. And then your second unit, just pick another type.
Cavalry.
Cavalry. Alright. So, Jesus.
What?
I heard like a eldritch scream through my earbuds.
Oh, that was me.
Oh boy.
I sighed. I sighed like super.
It
And
was a deep. It was a deep ha.
Okay, and we
Who's this?
got
No, don't,
6
that wasn't
people.
an invitation to do it again.
Okay, yeah, we have exactly enough for everyone to command one with. Stop! We have exactly enough for everyone to command 1 unit.
okay. I
Okay,
want
well,
to
So-
kill you.
I am sending the units into the chat.
I'm taking the
Boosh,
elite unit.
Boosh, Grenadiers, Sapre,
Chocolate.
the 70 Tower Sitters, and Brennenheim Militia.
What is the most elite unit? Because that's the one that I'm taking.
Here are all of the units that you will be controlling.
How about cavalry?
Each person takes 1 pick, essentially.
Okay.
What's the
Also,
most
did
elite?
anyone actually take regular infantry? I guess
No.
One person
the
who hasn't
Tower
taken
Sitters are
something, so
small
I guess
infantry.
Here we go.
AJ, what's the most elite unit?
Yeah, no one cares.
The robots, but I'm pretty sure the robots are being controlled by other people.
Okay, the human unit. What's the most elite one of those?
The Tower Sitters.
All right.
A unit consisting of exactly 70 people. They are extremely strong, but extremely low in number.
Okay, I'll take the tower sitters.
Okay. So,
What about? What about my
and
light
now-
artillery?
I'm not going to do what we did
No, we
actually,
should.
screw it,
We
yeah.
should. That would be fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my tripod out. I'm gonna give
Yeah,
a
that's more
live
my
view of
first
what's
type.
going on. This time, I'm gonna make sure my phone's actually charging while I do it, though, so I don't die again.
Oh, are we doing
Oy.
We're doing freaking. We're doing whatchamacallit. So, are we
Yeah.
Are we also doing the one where it's like you roll a thing and then you have to see if you get a punishment?
Yes,
called
those
that?
same rules of the wounding chart, which I'm going to have to repost,
I have a copy saved.
Yeah, so you got to keep track of your personal kills, your personal injuries, and one more thing I'm forgetting.
You roll for injuries?
Huh? Yeah.
Ignore what I
No,
just
you
said.
roll for injuries.
What time? Like, when do we prompt it to?
I think it's just personal kills and personal injuries.
Okay.
And maybe also your own units hit dice. That's probably it. Keep track of your own units hit dice.
Yeah.
Yee.
Okay. I'm gonna have to do this from this angle again. This is a bit too dubstep for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a tad.
I
You can just tell it to fast forward a bit.
don't think we can fast forward songs with rhythm.
No, because
We'll
there's,
just change songs probably.
Can you just,
because there's a
isn't there
battle
just
map. I
a
don't.
fast
I assume I
forward
don't need
blank
to open the
seconds?
map of Brennheim.
No, I'm gonna give you a live battle map today.
All right.
See if I remember how I did this before. I love this tripod. Ah. Right, I forgot I need my actual camera on the tripod for this. I should have set this up in the time I had before the session. It's gonna take a
Yes.
while.
You really should have.
Well, that's okay.
We forgive
I'm just
you.
hungry and tired, so I'm probably just gonna take it easy. Just be
I,
like,
Yeah.
bare minimum,
I'm-
do the
yeah.
thing.
I'm
Take it
hungry,
easy,
but I went to grocery outlet with Chaz and I got some chocolate. So
With who?
Chaz,
Chaz.
Chaz.
From Boy Scouts.
Scout, friend from Scouts.
Chaz.
Yes, like the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone.
Chaz.
What?
Yeah,
Like Chad
Chaz.
and Shaz mixed together.
yeah.
Chaz, but cool
Yep.
occasionally.
Occasionally, buddy.
No, only occasionally. Don't give him anything more than occasionally. He doesn't need that.
No, he does.
I have no idea what the angle of this is gonna look like.
He is a mega Chad. Or should I say mega Chaz?
Yeah.
What if I just cut off all of the movement I had to get a better camera angle?
Yes.
That's cool.
I'm gonna put my tripod half on my bed.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
That could work well, or that could not work well.
I'm probably gonna knock my phone off at least one point during this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's unbalanced.
Okay, when you say tripod, is this like a legit tripod with a counterweight and everything?
Yeah, it's a 2-meter tripod,
Nice.
Okay,
With-
so
completely foldable legs and everything.
I see you gave me dwarf instead of.
Yes, because I don't have Warforged units.
You can't. Okay.
Get destroyed.
Hmm. Gosh darn. Oh well.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's still Warforged. Like,
Yeah, they're counted as Warforged. I just
Okay.
there's no like official thing for Warforged.
Well,
God, I hate these short chargers so much.
Just get a long one. They sell them at Bartel.
Warforged.
Yeah, I need a long one, but I can't get a long one right this second.
They sell 10 feet long ones at Bartel.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, let's see how this camera angle looks once I get lighting and everything.
I'm staring blankly at my camping gear.
Hmm.
We can see a little bit of the tripod thing.
Okay,
Mainly,
that is,
most of
I
the map.
believe, enough to see the entire map.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Good enough.
yeah, there we go.
Horizontal.
It's sideways, it's weird, but you can see.
Good enough.
And my phone is not charging in the process. Or,
Hmm.
that makes it also not charging. Oh great, the entire character decided to stop.
Oh, well, shucks.
Shugs.
Chugs.
There we go. Here. Alright. Not great, but you can see.
I also get a clear view of baby wipes and a Nerf gun.
Wait, no,
Multiple
there's two.
guns, actually.
Yeah.
No, there's
Yeah,
4.
There,
I can
it's a
see
wet
4.
erase. It's a wet erase board, so I need baby wipes or just soften a towel.
Yeah.
Or wet a towel. What am I saying? Soften. No, I can't even
Yeah,
get my.
just pour fabric softener on a towel.
Wait.
Yes. Well, that isn't that what you do?
I mean,
Does no one
towel's
else use
already
fabric
soft.
softener?
I guarantee you're the only person here that pours an entire
So-
bottle of fabric softener on their towels.
I
Uh,
doubt that.
Now that that is ready,
Takes phone off tripod.
I'll briefly go off of that, and I would like. You've all got your unit cards. Just pick one from the list I sent. You have 6 players and 6 unit cards. Just pick one.
None of them are archers.
Yeah, I know, but haven't all the other ones already been taken?
Peto, you could
Why-
reassign some of the Agashans to be archers, I think. Or infantry or
There's
something.
6, and then there's. If I command 2 of the 6, then that means it's not actually 6.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
Isaac, that didn't help at all.
So,
But the
Peto, you're
attached-
not commanding 2, you're only commanding
Oh,
1.
It was one message. That didn't help at all.
Oh my god.
And thank you, Thorn, for just saying mine.
Here, this'll help.
Oh, wait, there we go. Grenadiers, dwarf, super elite, heavy archers. That one. I take that.
Okay. Carrick will take the Grenadiers.
Yeah, I
Peto
thought the
gets a
Grenadiers
boost.
were mine.
Well, they're not claimed. as
You'll
You can
get
take the
there.
Sappers all day, because the Grenadiers are ranged.
There are 2 Fushes.
Yeah.
like claimeth.
Like,
Okay.
it's too pollution out.
Basically, it's the ideal of Carrick's the archer, so he gets the archers. And that's it. And Cat. Oh, yeah.
Claimeth in the name of the swoosh.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put it in yours and
So-
mine
Zombies
for
susceptible to any
ease.
diseases?
Hang on, I'm gonna get out the wardrobe.
Zombieism.
Now I know.
This is the war drum, but it's actually just an empty canteen.
Does anyone not have a unit claimed as their own?
Sorry, I
I
wouldn't.
don't think I
Chose one. Which ones are taken again? Remind
Yeah,
me.
that's the
I know-
thing I
I-
want to know as well.
Yeah.
Look at D&D.
It's the left of the.
Has the militia been claimed yet?
No, I do not believe so.
Definitely not.
Then you know what?
Bread militia, bread militia.
Tower sitters and
I'll take the one with the least brain power required, please.
So, truthfully, I thought the
everything-
70
I think
Tower
everything but
Sisters.
the militia has been taken though,
And the
so.
tower sitters.
Yeah, I thought the Tower Sisters
No, I
could have been
took-
Boris.
the
I
Tower
took the
Sitters.
tower sitters. Are you
They're
blind?
Yeah, I see
Watch the
that. I
tower
see
and
that.
make sure
But
don't get
why
bombed.
didn't Bora take the Tower Sisters?
I'll say.
Okay, then there's a flush open too.
Because the tower sitters are the elite.
Aren't there 2 tower sitter set? No, there's only one. Sad.
Hmm.
And
There
then
we
how
go.
do the swooshes work?
Flying.
There are
Um,
2 Fushes, one's flying, one is cavalry.
I can take the cavalry one.
Alright?
Cavalry
So,
crew.
I would like everyone to please tell me where to place their unit.
I think you did something wrong here because they both say that they're flying.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
Yes, they do.
I have
Alright,
my
let me
rhythm
go fix
turned
that.
down so that I don't get copyrighted, but I'm hearing 2 Steps from Hell.
I'm not.
No, it's the group who actually plays the music. It's 2 Steps from Hell.
Hmm.
Everybody, if you like epic
let's
cinematic,
really
2
quickly
Steps
just
from Hell is
make-
great.
Whoosh.
Is that what this song is?
Have.
No, that's the band.
Human. Medium.
I would have been very
Beef
surprised
stick.
if you were just like, oh yeah, I know the name of this one specific song playing
Seasoned.
on a 2-hour thing.
Cavalry. Bush Cav. It is exist.
Alright, let's take a look. Let
Oh,
me
I'm still
see it.
recording.
Is it in D&D?
It is going in D&D now.
Alright, I have the Foosh Cav. Does that mean I get a
Cav.
horse? I would like a horse.
Yes.
Yay! I'm gonna go ahead and
And
roll
that leaves Wobbles with the militia.
Yep.
That
Wobbles
actually
can
seems like a
handle
good
We'll
it.
idea.
sentence them to die and they'll be fine.
Okay.
Wobbles,
So,
you coward.
please place yourself where you would like on the map by telling me where you'd like to be placed.
Hey, I rolled a 6 for my 1d6.
Nice. Except it's always it starts at 6 though.
Ah,
It's like a Magic the Gathering hit dice where you start at 6 and then you slowly go down instead
Oh.
of
By the way,
some
the phone
random
is
number
vertical
of hit
right
points.
now, so
I
it's
should go
just
grab my
outside.
sacrifice that.
Yes.
Alright, let me grab my phone.
Sorry.
Pull out
Where
these.
are we placing now? Or what are we doing?
This is
Placing wherever?
precarious to say the least. But
So-
how
I'm
about-
sure it is.
How much is my sappers? How many hit points are my sappers?
Your sappers are D4 because they're robots.
How many hit points are my tower sitters?
4
This is hard,
because they're
people.
tiny.
Okay.
Read your notes. Okay.
Do
so
we
please
have
place
some prep time?
yourselves where you would like on the map.
Do we have prep time?
Do we know what the
Yes.
zombies are?
Okay.
You have some amount of prep time as
Yeah, do we know,
it
like,
seems-
what exactly the zombies are?
oh, I did forget to say, Carrick, as you're scouting out on the walls, here's what you see.
Cool.
So, maybe 30, 40,000 zombies are outside on the walls. Or outside the walls, sorry. Most of the countryside now has not necessarily been burnt down, but crushed. The thousands of feet have just simply walked wherever, and because of that, the fields lay flat under this monstrous army. You see, very faintly, these 4 or 5 just hulking figures with looks like buildings on their back, preparing as smaller creatures climb up them on rope ladders.
Is that
This is
just their
very,
You see-
forced marriage?
So they're living siege towers, is what you're saying.
Basically,
Yeah.
they're if you remember those weird like pale giants from Halo Reach,
Yep.
they're basically those but bigger.
So you're saying I could just call lightning from them from a distance and their siege towers would just be destroyed?
Perhaps.
Well, there's no harm in trying it, right?
So,
Range on call lightning is
which
Carrick.
way is north?
You watch as one of the ones holding the siege tower. Also, sorry, north. The Brennenheim logo, if you can see that. You
Nope.
can't? Okay.
I recall where it is.
That way is north, towards my wall.
Okay.
Okay.
Which direction are they approaching from specifically?
So the north.
They are approaching from the north, yes, because I did not plan this map very well. They're approaching from the north.
wasn't made for combat.
No, it was made for combat. I just made it too big.
Yeah, it's
So
fine.
it was
I thought
made
this
for
was made a
combat,
long
you just
time
made
ago.
it horrible.
This was made a long time ago. This map's been up for maybe a month now, or
To
2.
be fair, it was made pretty well. I mean, it looks nice.
Yeah.
It does
Yeah.
look great.
This is why we fought a solo battle in this size of map, because I didn't want to get rid of it for the siege battle. Anyway, so place yourselves where you'd like on the map. Essentially
I
tell
think
me
that you made this
higher
one
or lower,
initially.
and I'll give you a spot.
I'll take the north side of the river entrance into the city.
Here.
Yeah, right about there. Except for closer to the wall.
Please don't fall.
Closer to the
Yeah,
wall.
closer
if
to
you
the
may.
wall. Gotcha.
feel
I'll
like
take-
for now,
bit east of Alga, like just near the top section there.
like, yeah, for now I have a place on my boys on the middle of the north wall, so that way we can get some shots on them before they attack, and then as soon as they hit the wall, I think, or start trying to breach, we'll back off. I think to the side.
Middle of the wall.
Towards Alden.
Carrick.
My unit is gonna start out with Carrick, but we're gonna be roaming, and we're gonna go to whoever needs us.
Middle of north wall. Carrick.
Yeah, right there. And then once they start breaching the wall, we'll fall back towards Alden.
Bjorn in reserves to roam.
We'll go to whoever needs us.
Wait, I have another question.
You can cover our retreat.
Yes, Alda.
Where exactly is their goal? Where's the objective point for them? Where are they trying to
Destroy
reach?
the city.
Well, of course, destroy the
figure that
city,
out when
but
The objective is to
Yeah,
essentially
we'll figure that
to
out once
raise
they
the
attack.
city. From context clues, as well as what you've seen before, and Carrick, a recent vision you've had, the only one not of your mother and the dragon, for a while now. You saw Gatewatcher's Grove razed to the ground. The only building left standing being the old tower.
Oh, that's good.
Hmm.
At least that one survived.
Now, who else is yet to go? Keitho, where are you? And Bora. Why do I have two B's?
Guess one's Bjorn and
Whoosh.
Wait, Evan, are you calling me? I can't tell.
I wanted to be between you and Alba. So it's
Oh, I see.
so.
So it's beginning.
Keitho.
With the small amount of prep time that we have, I do want to try and set some very minor, more just annoyance traps on the way up to my present location.
Yeah.
And just small little stuff that's more to annoy and slow down and possibly cause some casualties, but nothing all that elaborate as I'm working my
Yep.
way up to my current location. And then when I get there, I'm actually going to start with some real big fortifications.
Unfortunately, for this battle, you only have enough time to position at this point. Not enough time to fully prepare.
Shoot.
Next up,
we're gonna do with the zombies.
we got 4 people down so far. We need 2 more. Wobbles,
Yeah.
where are you? And Bora.
There's a southwest entrance that I'm seeing here that no one's at.
Oh yeah, that's
Or is
important.
that? Yeah, like can zombies come through there?
Well, they're
I mean, the
only
city's
coming from
surrounded.
the north.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna position myself there since no one seems to think
Yeah,
that's important.
I might as well follow.
That's a good
And
plan.
Wobbles will follow. Alright, everyone's in place?
There's also a northwestern entrance on the other side of the river from me.
So, with
Maybe
the
I
men
should
that
go,
you
like,
have,
near the western entrance then.
okay, Keitho is switching more to the northwestern entrance on the opposite
you.
side of the river from Alda. So, with this positioning you have, you see as, I think I already said this, maybe I forgot, one of the giants that's lumbering towards you, a creature like crawls up near its mouth, holding a box. It chucks the box into its mouth, and you see as the giant convulses and then grows maybe 30, 40 feet and grows a beard of fire.
Oh.
Not good.
Frick.
So there are 5 giants.
And they all
5 giants
grab
total.
another 40 feet and sprouted
That's
beards of
thing
fire.
to take down, as long as they're small in numbers.
Where can I get a beard of fire?
the
Cosmetics.
city itself begins to fall silent, as in the last like hour or two, the Jarl and Edmund and even Ungirth's men have been focusing on bringing everyone into the city onto the Green District Islands and barricading the bridges, and then getting even more people into the cap. This is actually a town built for a siege.
How many more
Derek.
how many more men do we actually have on the walls?
You have, with these numbers, quite a sizable force actually. Upwards of maybe 27,000, but you're still outnumbered nearly 2 to 1 by this horde in front of you. And also, I know my numbers are completely wrong for a city of this size, but I don't care.
Oh yeah, just quick strategy thing. Who's the person who's doing archers?
Care.
Wouldn't it be wise to have the whole unit like lined up across the walls, shooting down?
Technically, they are. I just can't have. I can't
Okay.
cut like
Yeah,
a
only
poker
one thing.
piece in park. Yeah. So Carrick's
Slice the
lined up
poker
along
piece.
the entire wall.
AJ.
We'll just imagine that there are 5,000 poker pieces.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Carrick, you see it first. A single bead of light, boop, from the center of the horde, flies up and up and up, and you recognize it as a single flaming arrow. But as some of the soldiers watch in mild enjoyment, some in fear, you hear one soldier faintly vomiting somewhere further down the wall. You see the arrow splits. Now it's 2 flaming pieces of light trailing through the sky.
That's
And
not
3,
good.
4, 6, 8,
Uh-oh.
20.
That's not good.
The pieces start separating and falling in different areas.
Take cover.
And you see as nearly 40, 50 tiny arrows land amongst the city.
Well, that's not.
And
good.
then,
The city's already on fire.
boom! A carpet bombing of the entire city takes place as about 60 arrows by the time they landed blow up almost everything in the city except the Matriarch's Tower and a bit of the castle. Fires start everywhere. Everything is chaos. Some
at
buildings
least-
survived, but many have just been razed.
At least-
On top of the damage that already occurred from last battle, which basically cut like 100, or a mile-long swath of lands just clean through.
Oof.
And this is when the battle begins.
Quick question:
Yeah, I
Is
don't know
the
if
city
what happened.
is the city in the alleyway still safe? Like, have they not blown up yet?
You're not sure.
Why don't you go find
I'm
out?
gonna send a couple of my men to go check. 2 of them.
Okay, so you tell them, think about going into the alleyway and see it. They rush down and report back. Yes, sir. Everything's been damaged. Even the alleyway.
That's not good.
I sure hope it does. What?
It is
Wow.
not,
What's so important about the alleyway?
Well, you know, my favorite tavern is there.
So, the battle begins. And again, this is relatively non-linear, so I'm essentially going to go through the entire turn for each person, and then we'll see what happens. But the enemies basically need to go first to initiate the siege. 1, 2, 3. So, where's Polaris?
Polaris.
Polaris Lance is an exotic gun in Destiny 2.
Yes.
Huh. Interesting. Facts as told by Keijo.
Well,
Everybody.
it is fact. I can tell it too.
Do you think it'd be wise
Do you
to
want more
rally
facts?
people
'Cause I have a lot of
wander
useless
evacuate?
information that I know.
Truthfully, my husband has never made me laugh so hard.
Wow. That really is a useless piece of
I'm
information.
chuckling. Ha.
Ha 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 ha.
Aww.
My husband is a treasure trove of knowledge, and all I need to do is ask.
That's
All right,
fun.
I
going to
certainly
be
hope so.
relatively chaos, but the battle begins. And I am realizing now I can't reach most of my table with this setup.
Uh-oh.
Well done, AJ.
You can do it.
I want to move the camera, but I can't because my phone charge is restricting that movement.
Oh boy.
You should have charged. See, this is your own
What's
fault.
the
You should have
charge at?
charged your phone beforehand.
No, my phone is at max charge. It's just gonna die if it's not connected
Yeah,
to
very
an
fast.
outlet charger.
Your
I
phone
could-
loses battery that fast?
That
I'm gonna
you
take
may
like
wanna
3
consider
minutes
getting
and
a
just get an
phone.
entire extension cord in my room.
Okay.
Okay.
Very spicy.
Oy. Meanwhile, tell each other what you're doing as you see this horde beginning to advance upon you.
Alright.
Freaking out.
Lately.
Getting the archers.
So the carpet bombing just kind of probably shocked everybody. I'm trying to get my troops, you know, starting to lay down defenses. I'm starting to shout orders at my men.
Robots.
Shouting's kind of rude, don't you think?
They're robots.
Yeah, I mean, especially after their home just got carpet bombed.
Yeah.
So if there are only
Robots
zombies
really lost
attacking
their
from
home.
the
That was
north,
really sad.
Or
I'm shouting orders at
do
my
you think we should keep
robots.
defending the
R.I.P.
southwest
Wally.
side?
Hey, I think someone's trying to talk to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that?
Since all the zombies are in the north, do you think we should continue defending the southwest side, or do you think we should move north?
Well, he said that the zombies were approaching from the north, but he also says that we're surrounded, which I feel is a little contradictory.
Conflicting answers.
I
Yes.
can stay down here if you want to go up there.
I got this entire extension cord
Oh my god.
Oh,
because
awesome.
we don't
Amazing.
have short extension cords.
Okay.
Well,
Hey,
okay.
AJ?
Longer extension cord
Yeah.
is always better.
Okay, AJ, I feel like something needs to be addressed. AJ, you said that we are surrounded, and yet you also say that they are approaching from the north. Yes, both may be possible, but why don't you have pieces all the way around us?
Because I haven't finished setting up the map yet.
Aha, I see.
Okay.
This is
Okay, that
fair.
makes sense.
So how about we wait till he finishes setting up the map to officially decide, because then we'll have a much better
Yeah,
idea.
of course.
Oh, I'm just gonna
Oh,
go wherever
don't-
I'm needed. Right now I'm backing up Carrot.
Jeez.
Okay. You're getting unplugged. So I'm probably throwing the camera around a bunch by doing this.
Basically, I'm gonna be like backing up wherever the fighting is worst.
I will return momentarily.
Switching camera angles.
How are the civilians dealing with it?
They're dealing.
Everything being on fire.
Everything's on fire. They are civilians. They're probably gonna get a couple of buckets and try and deal with like one fire at a time.
I'd expect they try to go for a boat evacuation.
Actually, it does seem like many of them are evacuating by boat. The docks on this city are actually very sizable for the or very useful for their relatively small size. Oh, I got 2 extension cords accidentally.
That explains it.
Well, I'm trying to set up some defenses.
Okay.
Something to help slow them down, at the very least, if nothing else.
Oh, fun. This is an exposed wire.